It's me, Aurena Agate-Fola. I'm the admin of the Acturian group. Finally, after a longer time of period, I'm doing a video, as I promised, about astral traveling. Our group is growing and growing, which is amazing, and that just shows me I'm doing right whatever I'm doing. And I'm again want to say thank you to my moderators. We have a couple of new moderators, which the old ones and the new ones. Thank you so much for helping me in this process, helping and supporting this group, and thank you all of you that you make this group happen. And 2021 is the number 5, which is transformation. It's about embracing your emotions. And this group is especially for starseeds. So this astral traveling video, I want to explain a couple of things. You know, it took me many years. I mean, I'm doing astral travel since I'm tiny. Most of us do it since we are like babies, and we have always done it. Otherwise, we could not jump from one body to another one. What is astral traveling? Astral traveling is when your soul, your spirit, we are energy, everything is energy, even your body. Yes, you can grab it and touch it, but it's manifest, dense energy, okay? So your body is energy. So when you do astral travel means, hi Melanie, when you do astral travel, many people say, oh, I want to do astral travel, how do I do it? It's the same way when you say, oh, I want to jump from 10 meters, but I can't swim. Great, you jump from 10 meters and then you're underwater, and then what? You know, I mean, we all have a brain, we all have a heart, we all have common sense, and we all should use that. All of us. Not just because one person does something and they do talking big about it, doesn't mean it's something good. Right? There has to be an intention. You can feed someone, like a beggar on the road, with the good intention of filling his tummy. Or you can feed someone because someone else did, and I just want to be in the good books, in good favors, right? So the same way, it's always about the intentions. You can teach people, but you can compensate your low self-esteem, or you can teach people because you know it's important to empower people, right? So it's always about the intention. Why do you want to do astral traveling? I just want to tell a little bit about myself. So astral traveling is, as I said, it's when the soul leaves the body and you start traveling in the etheric realms. When people dream, automatically we do astral traveling. We leave our body. Light workers do go to different places with a purpose, and they help places in the collective. They dream, but also to release something, not necessarily doing the astral travel with a certain purpose. So what's your purpose? Why do you want to do it? Hi Chance. Hi Sherry, hi Nina. Let me just finish this, and then a little later I will come to some questions if you have. What are ways to astral travel like for someone who is a beginner? Yes, first of all is, why do you want to do it? Why? What is your intention? Why do you want to do astral travel? Right? So now I have done astral travel, and many of you have done it when we had a trauma, when we were in danger, because that is when our soul leaves our body and we are not here, and that's when we create trauma, because we are showing our body, oh my gosh, we are in danger, there's danger, we are going to die or whatever, right? It's like the adrenaline is popping up. So that is the first thing when we do it unconsciously, right? So again, your intentions, be aware of your intentions. Why do you want to do astral traveling? Now, when you leave your body and your body is scared, that means danger. So it's an alert. That's not something you want to achieve, right? So when you take drugs, ayahuasca, LSD, DMT, the chemicals, that is creating and showing your body it's in danger. So your soul is leaving the body. You have some maybe amazing awakenings and some amazing insights, but your body is going to be left alone, being traumatized, feeling the fear of being in danger. So when your soul comes back into your body, you have the trauma stored inside your cells that your body is scared. So you need to be, now this is important for starseeds, when your soul is in the body, and for us starseeds, we are coming from different planets to be in our body, to spread the light through our body here on earth, to act, to move, to do things, to change the world, to make it 5D new earth. And that's what acturians do. We bring new technologies. We open the gateways for new 5D, embracing the emotions, and we need our body to feel fully complete in our body, embracing our emotions, and that's how we help the 5D world. And yes, our body gets luminescent and more energetic, but we are doing it with soul, body and mind, and not just our soul leaving our body. Now the second thing is, when you do astral traveling, you don't need any drugs, okay? None of you needs drugs. You have everything inside of you. It's like the same with DMT, when people use it artificially, but you can create it inside of you naturally. So I just spoke to a man the other day because I did a temazcal. A temazcal is a sweating lodge. And I do meditate, but I don't meditate and sit, because the moment I sit and meditate and I do certain breathing techniques, my soul immediately leaves my body. And I used to freak out because I couldn't control it. Like, I had a hard time. It took me sometimes half an hour or 1 hour to come back into my body. And then of course I spoke to a couple of people who I feel they have knowledge and they don't do drugs and they don't use substances. They do it naturally, but they know what they do. So then I spoke to a couple of people, and I wanted to share this with you because I feel it's important, right? So yes, you can do astral travel while meditating, doing certain breathing techniques. I have made a video and a live stream here in the group. You can watch that because it explains a couple of things. You don't do the breathing breatharian technique for 2 hours, again creating an energy about your body that it's scared to die. Because when you breathe heavily, that means there's fear, there's danger, right? You don't want to create that. You can breathe normal, you can meditate normal while dancing, while walking, while cooking. You can meditate while singing, and that's a very natural way, and that's our ancestors used to do it. They would sit and do maybe some stitching work. They would work peacefully, not talking, not being loud, just doing the work, working with the wood, cleansing something, cleaning the house, and that was their meditation, right? And that's how they would train our glands, their own glands, and with the healthy organic food our glands are muscles, right? So when you take chemicals, the muscle starts pulsing. So when the muscles move, that's when your soul and your body also starts moving, right? So there's an action happening. So I spoke to this lady. I was doing this temazcal. It was sweating a lot, and they call it gates. Every time they put hot water on the stone, it's a kind of a steam sitting inside a lodge, which is connected here in the Maya culture and tradition about the womb. The temazcal represents the womb of Mother Earth. So it's like a rebirth, releasing, healing all trauma. So I did that on full moon, the last full moon before the year was ending, 2020. And I was waiting 6 months. I just didn't go. I prepared myself. I eat healthy. I go with the right conscious and the right intention into the temazcal, and that is healing. My intention is healing. So I was sitting there. The first one was fine. I was like, good. And the second one, I started vibrating. I had to lie down, and I could feel my soul is again leaving my body. And then I was like, I told her, I said, and she was singing amazing. And she was from this very old Mayan tradition, moon women, when they do moon rituals and dance. And she knows what she does. And then I told her, I said, I'm leaving my body, I'm starting vibrating. And she said, okay. So what you do is, first of all, you need to have an intention. What is your intention? Why is your soul leaving your body? Why are you doing astral travel? And then I thought into myself, because I want to heal something from my past. Maybe past lives, maybe childhood, maybe my ancestral lineage. And the second gate, when they did the second hot steam. It was about ancestral healing, right? We were calling in the ancestral, and my body was reacting very strong. So then she said, what's your intention? Then I said, it's healing. Okay. So I set my intention, it was healing. So I had a goal, I had an anchor, right? Not just leaving my body and getting lost and not knowing how to come back. It was the intention of healing. The second one was, she was like, okay, so how do you anchor yourself? What do? You let your body should grow roots. And I said, but I do that and it's not helping me. And then she said, okay, yes, you have strong roots, but what is a tree doing? You're being like a tree, like the flower, the tree of life. You have roots, and with your roots, you get the water from Mother Earth. She's nourishing you. You have the roots who hold you strong, right? Who hold you, make you stable and solid. But then you get the water into the roots, the clear, pure water, and that's your life source. And you bring it up into your roots, into your body, and that water, which we are made of water, also helps you to ground yourself. Your body is grounded. Amy, I'm going to release you from this group anyways. Thank you for messaging. So once you bring the water in, that is how you can hold your body and you can ground it. So then your soul can leave your body and has the goal of healing. So I spoke to another lady, and maybe you can Google her if you want, Flora Sage. And then she said, Agatha, you know, when I meditate, my soul is leaving my body. But sometimes our body does it naturally, because when our soul leaves the body, our body has the chance to rejuvenate, to reprogram, to release something which normally we would not do. So our soul is giving our body space to retreat, and our body can change information, get light codes in, release old patterns, heal old traumata. And that traumata, to release it, sometimes when we face our trauma, it would be so hard to release that it would create another trauma. So our soul goes with the purpose of healing. We have the water in our body, and then our body can rejuvenate and heal. It's like you being in an operation and you get, how do you say, like in narcosis, so that you sleep and you're not aware of when they cut you. So that's like this. So that is something you can try, and let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, then let me know. Yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. 1 second. So this is something I really learned, and I took some time before talking about it, because astral travel is not something you just do. You do it with a purpose. Whatever you do in life, you do it with a purpose. And yes, we do have some people, they can get very nasty and mean, but maybe they need more love than anyone else because they're very insecure about themselves, right? So people who are very insecure about themselves, they want a lot of attention, and they can have attention, but maybe not the way they would love to have it for free. They need to get it. So that means they're needy. So in the same way, you don't want to be needy doing astral travel. You want to do it at the right time, at the right place, with the right people, with the right intentions. So I love you guys very much. And the next video will be about aura chirurgy, aura, I don't know how to say in English, but it's about how you do operations, just working with the energies and replacing and reorganizing the organs. Like some people had, they need new organs, like new kidneys, and you can actually bring them new, you can create them new, replace them energetically. It works, it's amazing. I've done it. And I have seen people who do it. I had some amazing teachers, they showed it to me, they learned it to me, and people have done it in the past, so everything is possible. So do you have any questions regarding astral travel? When is the right time? See, the right time is your body. It's like, I always wanted to do Temascal, right? And I'm here 6 months, but it was never the right place. I never felt it's the right people. I never felt it's the right moment. I always had, something was like not working out. And on that day, it was a woman and a man. So I had the masculine and the divine feminine. I had a couple, and when I asked them, hey, are they doing it without ayahuasca and stuff? And they said yes, they do it the old way, and that's what I wanted. And then they had a cenote there, they had water there, the ocean was there, it was full moon, and I knew it's the right day. So you will know when it is. No, I don't eat flesh and fish, but that's because of I don't want it. My body rejects it. But if you need it, sometimes you might need it, then you do it, right? There's no you should not and you should. It's about, does it feel right when you do it? And that's most important. Do you feel good doing it? Not because someone says and someone suggests. It has to be right within you. Yes, I did last night. I need to talk to you about it. Okay, so please share it, Barbara. Because we light workers, we do travel at night and sleep, either to release something of our own stuff, but also at the same time to heal and help the collective, also to travel interdimensional and help other places. I'd love to astral travel. Can you recommend the best place to start? I always say go in nature, or you be in bed and smudge your bed, keep salt under your bed, you have a clean and good energy. You just listen to music, and when you do the breathing, just do it naturally, you know, because what I noticed is when I was sitting in the Temazcal and sweating, or when you dance or when you do sport, your body automatically starts breathing differently, right? So your body knows best. Just trust your body, and that's actually the secret, trusting yourself and falling into your own self. Because astral travel is actually not your soul leaving the body, it's expanding the consciousness. It goes beyond your body and it's losing control, because your body is actually a boundary, right? But once you expand your consciousness and it goes beyond your body, that's when you feel you lose control. But once you know that, you have a different outcome, right? So you don't need to get scared. You just fall into yourself, and that's what's happening. How do you become aware of leaving your body? You feel it. It actually sometimes feels scary because we lose control, Simon. Susanna, where can find breathing techniques? On my YouTube channel, Aurena International, go to the videos. There are a lot of videos, and there is an explanation, because everyone has their own way of meditating and breathing. And also here in my profile in the group, there are live streams. You can watch them. It's a sign for something. What do you mean, Sif? A sign for something? Where can we find breathing technique videos? How do you become, okay? See, the breathing, there are different ways of breathing, because in the Hindu tradition, or in the yogis or sadhus or the gurus, they have certain breathing and waiting. Like you breathe in 1 2 3 4, you wait 1 2 3 4, you breathe out 1 2 3 4. And those waiting, those numbers, they're sometimes connected, not sometimes, they're actually connected to different organs, to different planets, to different meridians. So depending on, let's say you have a blocked meridian, like the gallbladder meridian, which is connected to the solar plexus, but that meridian is blocked. So that should mean you should prepare your body, like eat organic, make sure that you do a detox, a cleanse, so your body is prepared and not having the fear of dying. So when you work with the solar plexus and the liver meridian, sometimes your soul will know best and leave a little. That sometimes when you're a little confused and you feel dizzy, and when people do healing with you and you feel dizzy, that means an old program gets released, and it's releasing and leaving your body, right? I know it's a very, very complicated, very fine subject. I'm trying my best to explain it to you. I think I done this when I was really, yes, many of the children, we did that to leave our body. For us, it was natural. We would leave our body to have fun, to fly around, to look around what's going on. But then our parents would say, hey, when we would talk about it, they would say, oh, you're crazy, and they would tell us it's wrong what we did, and we lost the fun. We got scared. Like my foster family would tell me, oh, if I leave my body, I could die. The thing is that you cannot die, because between us, the body and the soul, there is an etheric cord, a silver cord, which is connected. So you can't get lost in a sense that you will not die, but you can get lost in a way that it takes a long time to come back in your body, and then you are not fully in your body, and that's important to be in this world. So it creates a disharmony. Does meditation help? Yes, as I said, but meditation doesn't mean you have to sit down. You can go for a swim, you can dance, you can do sport, you can sing, you can play games with friends. So there are different ways of meditating. Yes, there is different ways. It's like sometimes if I climb a mountain and I stand on the top of the mountain, that is already doing astral travel. Like when you do manifestation, that's also astral travel, because you create your own life, you create your own reality, right? Because even this body, you can change the shape of your body if you want to, and it starts with the mind, with our consciousness, right? Okay guys, just try it out and see how it goes. And sometimes you can go to a sauna and see how your body reacts. Make sure you drink enough water, make sure you eat healthy things, make sure you are fine the way you are, all right? Bye.